Hey, hey, hey. Grovy. What up, man? What up? First in the building. Uh, and we got a few seconds to spare here because I'm about 5 minutes late. But better late than never, right? Any building, live and alert on the north side of the dirt. It's your man D Real coming at you with another Be Real with D Real live. What's good? What's good with you? What's good with you? Something? Nothing? Anything? Everything? What we doing? What we doing? What's going on? I have some things concocted that I want to rock. Nothing much. Okay. Well, since it's just you in here, thoughts, sir, about this book right here. Did you know that it was even such a creature? Did you know that even such a book existed? I It looks like it's turning out to be Paul Martin. No, it's not turning out to be Paul Martin. It's turning out to be this ain't the Justice League we was looking for, right? That's not the Justice League you were expecting. That looks like Kyle Rayner Green Lantern. Huh. No, that's Hal Jordan. Never mind. Yeah. Also too, I picked this up. This is not the Monica Rambeau Photon, that 5-issue series we just got from Eve Ewing. This is actually kind of a mini size kind of trade paperback. That's small for the average trade. I'm looking to see if I have any trade paperbacks within arm's reach. But this is her first appearance in Spider-Man Annual, as well as let me look. Oh, the Captain Marvel miniseries is also in here. And there is a couple of Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel stories in here as well. I think that's where they kind of have like a little beef over the name. But that's $10. That was $10. That's like, oh, I'll tell you. Collecting Amazing Spider-Man Annual, number 16. Captain Marvel miniseries 89, Captain Marvel 7 and 8 from 2012. So got 4 comic books for the price of 3. That's kind of a win, right? That's kind of a win. But yeah, I'm excited about this right here. I want to see what's up, this is how this book right here ends. I do want to see how that goes down. Mario Kid in the building. D Diesel in the building. Okay. Godzilla, Justice League versus Godzilla versus Kong is the name of the book. Let's not forget Kong is in there too, even though we saw Godzilla versus Kong and we saw what happened. We saw exactly what happened. So you might have to if for nothing else, follow up. Also, bada bing, bada boom. I didn't say nothing to y'all about Money Shot because I didn't know if y'all was feeling Money Shot. You know what I mean? Feeling Money Shot? No homo. I didn't know if you were feeling the magazine or if the magazine was to your liking. So I just kind of I kind of quietly collected the other two issues, and I just didn't say nothing to y'all because y'all didn't seem like y'all was progressive and ready for superheroes who solve their problems by banging them. That's essentially what Money Shot is. Oh no, these aliens are invading. Let's have sex with them. Bruh, the book is wild. All kinds of stuff going on. I'm trying my best not to look weird. I'm trying to be open minded. I don't know. I might stop because it don't seem like I'm gonna have to look this up on what's the comic? I forget the name of the comic. I got it I got it bookmarked. But where you see how well a comic is doing, how well it's selling. Money Shot ain't selling like it should. I ain't gonna waste no more money on it because it's what I thought it was gonna be, but it's not what I thought it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying, bruv? I've been watching too much Top Boy. I'm sorry. Anyways, and then lastly, we've got this. That looks like a few X-Men are on cover of that. And that looks pandemoniumness, doesn't it? A lot of stuff going on. That's Avengers Annual #1. Off the Jed McKay run, but Jed McKay didn't write this annual. And CF Villa didn't draw it. Oh my. So what on earth is I mean, because you got all of the Jed McKay characters, as you can see. You got the engineer, the star, the witch, the construct, the symbol, the king, and the god. So I'm curious to see how that story is going to go down or what's going down in that story. I'll let y'all know when I know. But let's dive into some stuff. Let me see how much stuff I can balance at the same time. How many people watched that video? How many people watched that video? How many people saw my video? How many people checked that video out? How many people was aware of that? How many people knew that was going down? Anybody? Anybody? Talk to me. Holla at me. Holla at you, boy. Anyway, for the benefit of those, thank you, Mr. Smith. Thank you, Mr. Smith. I appreciate that. For the benefit of the rest of y'all that didn't watch it, there's going to be an Ultimate Black Panther in February of 2024. The thing about it, and this is crazy, they don't know what version of Black Panther they're going to use. They know this Black Panther is the king of Wakanda. This Black Panther is the symbol of Wakanda. But now the burning question. Is this Black Panther T'Challa? I hear you, Kamoyo Kid. I'm gonna need that was one of the things I said in the vid. Hasbro, I'm gonna need y'all to peep that out and go on and put that down in an action figure for. I like the accents, like I said in the video, on the mask. It looks very cat-like, doesn't it? Yes, Mr. Smith. I agree 150%. We need that Black Panther in a figure. Yeah, Juju, that is true. That Eve Ewing costume deserves a Marvel Legends for sure. There are some of us though, Juju, that like to do custom action figures and might try our hand at a I think that's Chris Allen. Chris Allen drawn Black Panther. Mac Chater drawn Black Panther. That Black Panther with the cloak and the spear and the pauldron shield and several throwing irons. We need that in a figure too. And if you don't accessorize, don't even make that out. You know what I mean? I need that Black Panther with the pauldron shield, with a couple of throwing darts that go across the chest on a bandolier, that go across the thigh, a la 90s. I got a lot of pouches style. And of course, that spear. We're going to need that for this. I mean, we don't even know how he gets down. I hope that it isn't the mute T'Challa, because I don't know how I feel about mute T'Challa. I would love to have speaking T'Challa without his vocal cords ripped out, and preferably T'Challa. If it's Toussaint, I will burn that comic book on air. It bet not be no damn Toussaint. That's all I know. Stop trying to force things on us, and that's not going to be a good look for y'all. Marvel, if y'all try to force Toussaint on us. I mean, it was an idea. You tried. It didn't do so well. Let that shit go. Don't keep trying to cram BS ideas down our throat. I really, really, really don't like that. I heard Theo is doing a custom figure. Can't wait to see it. Yep, Juju. Yeah, he's doing one. Come on, you'll say quick side question. Which T'Challa variant would you rate the closest to T'Challa Prime? Which T'Challa variant? In appearance, Kashumba. In attitude, Star Panther. If that makes sense to you. If you read Avengers Forever and you've seen Star Panther and basically he's Superman Black Panther for all intents and purposes. Okay, so I think it's a foregone conclusion that by February of 2024, we all gonna be chomping at the bit for this comic, and we're gonna make sure. Thank you, Kamoyo. I'm glad you understood. We're going to make sure. Hey, Keita, we are going to make sure that this gets the airplay it deserves, because we're gonna play it up coming close to because February 7th. Y'all tired of not looking at me? Okay, I'll give you my beautiful face back. Okay, February 7th is the day that particular comic book launches. So y'all be on the lookout for that. I think May Kent says she's going to buy a bunch of copies and she's going to give them out to the children at her local Boys and Girls Club. I think that's a damn good idea. You know what I'm saying? Be the change that you want to see. Don't just talk about things changing. You changing. And that's why I'm around. I'm so glad, I'm so grateful and blessed to be around people who are doers and not talkers, and to be able to associate with people who are doers and not talkers. So we're gonna get some shit done, y'all. Don't even trip. It's gonna happen. It ain't a question of when, it's a question of if. Okay. And since we talk about T'Challa, 15 minutes in, we might as well dive off into RecastTchalla. I want to say, while we're out here in these streets, and on a personal note, I want to speak directly to Kamoyo Kid. Kamoyo, thank you for being the change you want to see. Thank you for your consistency. If Buckmeister was here, I would tell him the same thing. Y'all cats are consistent. And I take my hand, stretch it out, and point them 4 fingers out, tuck that thumb. Salute, fellas. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. Y'all pushing us forward because y'all letting folks know we ain't BSing up in this piece. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, y'all. Chill in the building. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for coming out and supporting. Respect. Salute to me too. My goodness, whatever for? I've done nothing. I've done nothing except tell the truth. If y'all want to salute me for telling the truth, okay. But I just feel like that's something you should do as a damn human being. Tell the truth, shame the devil. But it's too many people out here that's grimy and whatnot and don't want to tell the truth. So I get it, y'all. I'm not mad at nobody. Look here, y'all. Howdy, bro. Skyline Designs. Hey, that's Mrs. Excuse me. I ain't saying. I'm just saying. So y'all give her a salute too. Her and her man be putting in work like some Vietnam vets. Y'all, man, holla at him. Check them out. Check out Theo's page. Check out her. You got a page too, right? I'm gonna have to, cause I know I'm subscribed to it. Are you videoing? Because if you videoing, I will tune in and chime in, and I give you as much airplay as you give me. For real. Gray in the building. You're right on time, Gray. You the person I directly want to ask this question to. What's up with the MCU reboot? Is that a whole thing, or is that just people wishing that happened? Because see, this is what, and y'all know me, I try not to deal in rumors and that he said, she said BS, because you don't know what's going to happen until somebody says, this is definitely 100% happening. And then if it don't happen, and you don't went out and said, oh, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, that statement doesn't age well. If you say it in a video, or you say it in a short, or you say it on TikTok, where people can go back and reference it and use it as a receipt against you. So, see, like what Gray said right there. Gray said it's a thing. I'm going to show it to you. By God, I can show you. It's a thing, but it's not tangible until it's here. So in other words, rumor, talk, intangible. Okay. All right. I'm cool with that. But see, here's my thing. I don't care if you do a reboot. Just make sure that when you do, when you do decide to do a reboot, put the real T'Challa in it, and not no teenage Tucson or no grown age to. I am not down, for the record, with any phase of Tucson. Thank you, Kamoyo. That's where I'm at. Until somebody confirms that shit, it's talk. Or as we like to say in the business, if you don't write it down, it didn't happen. Plus, I'm from Missouri, man. You got to show me. I'm a Kansas City boy through and through. You can't just tell me this is going to be this, or she did that, or she said that. Nah, man, I got to have some proof. You got the credential. You got to vet that stuff. You know, you can't just come out here saying, oh, such and such shit. Remember when Tom Cruise was supposed to play Tony Stark in Multiverse of Madness? And everybody was talking about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, he gonna play evil Iron. He gonna play Iron Man. He gonna play that Iron Man with the Venom armor. Oh, yeah, Iron Man, Iron Man, Iron Man, Iron Man, Iron Man. Did we see Tom Cruise in Multiverse of Madness? Did we see Tom Cruise in the end credits of Multiverse of Madness? Did we see Tom Cruise any damn where in Multiverse of Madness? No, we did not. So that's why I'm like, man, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I might suffer because I'm not in on the hottest this or the most popular that. If that shit's not 100% true, why do I want to say it any damn way? Oh, I read somewhere that I read all the time. If I had a nickel for every place I done read something that was eyebrow raising, I would be a millionaire. Okay, I'm lying. Maybe a thousandaire. But yeah, that's my point. Okay, Kamoyo kid. But not Kamoyo. That right there. I'm from Missouri. Show me, baby. Period. Don't be telling me about these rumors that we think or that we heard or that we thought or that we figured might. You know what I mean? You didn't even see Terry Crews in Multiverse of Madness. Was Terry Crews supposed to be in Multiverse of Madness? Fair enough, man. Fair enough. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I know because we won't all, if I was Disney and Marvel Studios, I would want as much buzz around me as I could generate. I get that part, but if you ain't gonna deliver on the buzz, all you did was piss people off. Oh, we're gonna do this. Oh, we're gonna do this. And then you don't ever do that. That's what that the boy that cried wolf. Ain't that story? I'm telling you this. I'm telling you this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. No, and you don't ever do it. I don't want to hear none of that. Don't talk to me about it. Don't put it up in the ether. You know what I mean? Oh, I read somewhere that, oh, I heard, oh, and they favorite one. We have it from a reliable source that. Now, don't get me wrong. I ain't mad at, stuff like Everything Always and Cosmic Wonder. I'm not bagging on them folks. And if they got millions of subs, so apparently there is a niche for rumors and talk and BS and whatnot. So there is a market for that. Your man ain't gonna be a part of that. Okay. You gotta be paying me a lot of money to tell lies. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be paying me retire tomorrow money to tell lies. I'm not just gonna sit around and lie. I can't. My spirit won't be right. My energy will be off if I just sit around and lie and fib. It'll burn me up, man. I'll be eaten alive inside. That's called being a human being. You know what I'm saying? Not no soulless shark that just comes to devour everything you believe in. It's in the new book, MCU, The Reign of Marvel. The author quoted Kevin Feige on the reboot after Secret Wars, basically saying that they were getting rid of what didn't work, keep what does, and bring back characters that we thought weren't coming back. Okay, and here's my point. Are they gonna wait? Are they gonna wait and give us T'Challa, or are they gonna put Toussaint on us? That's what I'm saying. I think Paul Martin said something up here. What did he say? just admit it was a stupid ass idea, Marvel. As your boy Nick Fury said, it's a stupid ass idea. Okay. The majority of fans who understand, that's why I put that requirement. The majority of fans who understand do not want to see the son of T'Challa yet. Now, I will say that by saying, if that baby ain't by Storm, if that baby ain't by Monica Lynn, because those things, even though they have not happened in canon, are plausible. I could accept a baby by Monica Lynn. I could accept a baby by Storm. I cannot accept a baby by who is essentially a villain and has been made into his love interest. I don't know what was y'all thinking about that? I mean, even when I watched the first Black Panther, that didn't sit right in my soul either. Nakia? A war dog? Doesn't she go on to become Malice? You know, see, that kind of stuff, man. You know, it would be like Superman's love interest, Lois Lane, becoming Superwoman on Prime Earth. That's not how that went down. That's not right. You know what I'm saying? So, truth is a recurring theme this evening. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Don't blow all this smoke up our asses. Just tell us the truth. You know folks want to see T'Challa. If you bring back a Tony Stark, if you recast a Tony Stark, if you recast a Steve Rogers, and you don't recast T'Challa, you're a hypocrite. Plain and simple. Hypocrite. Right there. It would be a waste of a reboot, Gray, but don't put it past them to do some dumb shit like that. Don't ever put it past them. Yeah. And for those of you that don't know, Mr. Magoo is blind as hell. Chillmonger said he don't even like calling him the son of T'Challa. It doesn't have don't name him Toussaint. You know what I'm saying? Go all the way away from that. You know what I mean? I mean, you can John Ridley it. Do it like that. Just okay, that never happened. We ain't looking at that as canon. That never happened. You know what I'm saying? Real easy to get rid of it. That part. Always trying to ice skate uphill. T'Challa can't have a baby by Jada. That kind of stuff. We got to do a better job of branding that character Toussaint. Okay. Toussaint. I think this is probably the first time and when I say son of T'Challa, I ain't referring to him. In the future, Storm and T'Challa didn't have a child named Toussaint. In any future, in the Huntling future, in the Priest future, there's no child called Toussaint. But there are children in alternate universes. That's all I'm saying. Hello, Queen. How are you? Glad you could make it. Glad you could make it. I am always honored to have you in amongst the throngs. Salute. I hated the Dallas Dream season, but Black Panther 2 could be Everett Ross's dream while in Skrull stasis. Paul, there are like 1,000,001 ways to bring T'Challa back. Mugs just don't care to. You can't tell me there's not somebody sitting in a room at Disney or Marvel Studios somewhere saying F T'Challa. F that in. We don't want him in here because the effort that's being taken to keep him out of stuff is obvious to a mug with eyes. We got Tosin, and we ain't heard nothing from him either. So nothing that begins with T should be involved except T'Challa. So make it do what it do. You're welcome, Queen. She only has don't make me don't make me talk about her. I saw a meme where they had that meme where Suge Knight and Tupac pull up at the light on Las Vegas Strip, and you could see Jada's head peeping out of the seat from Tupac's lap. Let's marinate on that one for a second. Okay. I recently put together a squad of superheroes. Theo is in the building. Everybody say hi to my brother Theo. What up? What up? Theo, only thing you missed that I really think you might have wanted to chime in on, I talked about Ultimate Black Panther. That, is still up in the air whether or not the Black Panther that will appear in Ultimate is confirmed as T'Challa yet. Has not been confirmed yet. We don't know if it's going to be that mute T'Challa that can't talk, but I think from what I've been hearing, don't nobody want that T'Challa. And then we were talking about the MCU reboot and if it's real, and they reboot folks like Tony Stark and Steve Rogers and don't reboot T'Challa. Hypocrisy. They are, as Dennis Green say, they are who we thought they are. But other than that, we say Theo, long time no see for a few hours. Hey, I know you had something going, bro, but I actually I had my on-board meeting for the board directors of Out North Theater. So your man's in them is officially on the board of directors of Out North Theater. So now I that's another venue to create material. And they all for it. They like, what you got? What you got? So we have our first I have my first board meeting on the 14th of November. And from there, I'm gonna sprinkle them with some game. I'm gonna sprinkle them with some game. We're gonna move forward. Moyo, Theo, hey, how you doing? Ah. Was that Lovey Smith? Or was it not? Or was it Dennis Green? Wasn't it Dennis Green, Paul? I thought it was Dennis Green that said that. Scrolls, time travel, deity intervention. Oh, lose some weight, T'Challa. Stasis, multiverse. All of these are viable options for the return of T'Challa. And guess what? They know that. They just acting like they don't. Gonna make me call them the B word because that's what they acting like. Thank you, Greg. I should try to use that power to y'all advantage as well. This Negro. We fancy now. Yeah, I met and had lunch with this lady named Katura, and she's like 6 feet tall. She's tall. I'm like, and she likes she's got like a piercing stare. She like really looks at you like, and I was like, dang, she looking through it, brother. You know what I mean? But I mean, she cool. She cool. We sat, we chopped it up. You know, she gave me the skinny, all that good stuff. It's up. It's up for reals. Be Real with Theo B Monday nights. Theo's in here. Theo, I can if you can, bruh. Oh, wait a minute. Not Monday. Not Monday. Not Monday. Monday I rehearse. The improv group rehearses on Monday. Any other day? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was Dennis Green who said it. That's what I was saying. That part. Yeah. Yeah. That part. See? I ain't gonna show it no more. everybody know what's up. Thank you, Miss Keita. I like your beautiful elf queen picture. I love that. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Nah, Paul Martin. Nah, Paul Martin. It should have been Azuri's story. I don't know if any of y'all was following when I covered Captain America and Black Panther, Flags of Our Fathers. Bruh, I have yet to see a Black Panther more ruthless than Azuri, more bloodthirsty than Azuri, more ready to kill a mug than Azuri. I would love to see a Black Panther movie with. Now, if they did a Black Panther movie with Azuri and set it in World War II, I'm down like 4 flats. I will watch that because Azuri is a whole beast, a goon, a dog. He ain't playing. Go watch that series I did on Flags of Our Fathers. Azuri is not a punk. Only thing I didn't like about it was they left the fight between Azuri and Captain America unresolved. Next thing you know, we just see them chilling and they homies, and you don't even know who won. But if you want to go back and look at the huddling stuff, and yeah, he dusted him off. You know what I'm saying? Theo the Grio. Ooh. Ooh. Not if the Chiefs is playing somebody. Bruh, come on now. Or the only way that would work is if we could do it earlier. If we could do it earlier in the day, I might. Yeah, I could swing it if we could do it earlier in the day. So yeah, bump it. Mondays would Be Real and Theo the Grio. Rehearse, improve. I am going to assume you mean improv. Yes, it does have to be rehearsed. Things like synergy have to be rehearsed. Learning a new game has to be rehearsed. Improvisation is not 100% spontaneous, but this is not a show about improvisation. If you want that, I can do one. Definitely. Yes, he was a whole goon. My man came out with sickles like nobody lives. Killed them all too. Holla Commandos came out like, what? Damn, y'all done killed them all? Bro, if y'all ain't red flags our fathers, what the hell you waiting for? 100% about that life. I'm like, man, what he tell Captain America? If I wanted you dead, you'd be dead. Get up out my face. What's the difference between practice and rehearsal, Chillmonger? And be careful, you talking to a professional. What is the difference? Rehearsal essentially is practice. You're just trying to be a pain. Yeah. He may not like that. I think that's what that emoji said. He may not want to be Theo the Griot. Oh, he may have just changed his mind that fast. Or he was thinking about it. Got it. You was thinking about it. Where the cap at? I like you guys. You know what I'm gonna do for y'all today? I'm gonna show you some new stuff. That's what I was getting ready to do before Theo came in and dazzled y'all with his presence. I'm, I'm sorry, but it's true. For historical purposes, is there anybody in here that is familiar with the term the Council of Nine? Anybody? Anybody? Nobody. Okay. I am D Real. Edutainment explains it. Edutainment is what I do. So guess what? D Real is gonna explain some shit to y'all today and show you something cool. I always thought improv was like having a drop-down menu of weapons and gear for any situation. Essentially, but in any situation, one must know how to wield said weapons effectively. If I am a Taekwondo stylist and I want to learn the nunchaku, I can't just pick it up and start nunchucking. Gotta practice. And if I got a routine, I gotta rehearse it. See what I did there? Anyway, here's the Council of Nine. Essentially, there are different councils of nine, so I don't want you to get them confused. First Council of Nine is in Greek mythology. When the Titans rebelled, or when the Greek gods and the Titans waged war, and the Greek gods eventually won, there were a few Titans that were cast out in prison, and some were allowed to work for the Greek gods. A couple of those gods were Epimetheus, or Titans were Epimetheus and Prometheus. You can tell they're brothers, huh? Anyway, one of them stole fire, got chained to a rock, and had an eagle eating his guts every day that would heal up, and then the process, you know how Zeus is. But Epimetheus, there was a council that judged on him, a council of nine gods, and the council of the nine gods decided we're going to let Epimetheus live with the condition that we make a woman for him, and show him what it's like to have motherfuckers you got to constantly watch over that's causing problems for you. And we also we're gonna give you this box, and we want you to watch this box and don't open it. That is one council of nine. There is another council of nine that is associated with the Satanic Church. We ain't messing with that one. Also, I don't know how many of you are familiar with the new gods of the earth, aka 5%ers, the immense importance of the number 9 in that system, in supreme mathematics, in supreme alphabet. You know, you have to cipher things, and I'm not going to break that down and explain it to you right now because it's going to take way too much time for me to do it. But understand that the number 9 itself is a very powerful thing universally. So that is the vein in which I draw the meaning of my Council of 9. And the Council of 9 is Earth 1985's, I guess, for lack of a better term, Avengers. And I took the time for you guys to take a snazzy little picture of them and show it just to y'all. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, I give y'all the Council of 9. Now, if y'all can't recognize everybody in that picture, well, there might be one you may not recognize because he's a custom. From left to right, we have Andra from the Master. Byron, what's up? We have Andra from the Masters of the Universe line. Behind her is Eason Rand, aka Sunman, who, for all intents and purposes, is essentially a Black Superman. Okay, we got enough of those. And then in front of him, that is brother Darius Jones. Darius Jones is the son of one Gabriel Jones. Yeah, that Gabriel Jones. And he is also the head of a group called Stone. Isn't that cool? Gabriel Jones, agent of Stone. So he's basically the Nick Fury. Of course, y'all recognize the Electra-clad Daredevil. And behind her is Move or You Will Be Moved. And she's rocking the rings, not the spear, of course, T'Challa. Jessica Cruz, Green Lantern, Panther, and in the back, Jason Rush, Firestorm. Tell me that's not a smash yo into the dirt squad. Okay, you got everything covered. So that is one team that exists on Earth 1985. Their claim to fame, being the first squad to bring down Cain Marko. Because on Earth 1985, Cain Marko is a force of nature. So there you go. That is the Council of 9. You're going to have more heroes to follow. I'll let y'all see the Agents of Stone. We got the Icon Force. We got Fire Team. We got the Blaze faction. A lot of stuff coming up. I got a lot of stuff coming up. So that's what your boy been up to. OP team right there, you say, Kamoya? That team will still have a hard time taking down the Juggernaut. Even though they've done it, that team would still have a hard time taking down the Juggernaut. Juggernaut is basically power personified. So I guess you need an OP villain for an OP team, huh? Works for me. Works for me. So I'm glad that y'all have received it. Oh, Theo, make sure you get a picture of that, or I can send you a picture of that. Make sure that's on Toy Tuesday. I got a couple more that I'm working on too. So yeah. You just got an idea with that Andra. There's a whole bunch of things you could do with that Andra. I was thinking about grabbing another Andra and popping that head sculpt off and making me a Nubia out of that. I actually have one I'm finishing up, but I like her head better than the head that's on the Nubia right now. So might be switching her head in the not too distant future. Ideas everywhere. But what idea did you have for that, Andrew Gray? Don't start talking all at once, y'all. Yeah, we got brains, brawn, got a little bit of everything in there. Skills, powers. Yeah, a little bit of everything in there. That's a great little squad to rock with. That's a great little squad to rock with. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, y'all. Council of 9. Council of 9. Tiana Toombs. Oh, that's gonna be some work, boy. You better be ready to put some work in for that one. That's but I mean that's not impossible to do. Winged characters. I did a video also recently on my birthday. My 5 favorite Spawn figures, and just it's a thing with winged figures that just. And the reason I thought Tombs, Vulture, I thought about wings. I get it. I get it. It has representation. I get it. But just a lot because the way here, I got them right here. The way Sunman's wings are not like the Vulture's wings. See that comes out easy, spreads out. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got this big, heavy, cumbersome thing going on with the wings. You know what I mean? And you could just fold them up, and you could put them like that, and have them on the side like so, and you can have them tucked. You know what I mean? And it don't get in the way of movement and posability and all of that kind of thing. However, be the Flash. The Redeemer here, anti-Spawn, whatever you want to call him. The Redeemer, the package say the Redeemer. But yeah, these wings heavy, and there's not a lot of play in them. Kind of like the old, like when I think it was Mattel used to do DC figures. Hawkman wings, they were super heavy. Bring Storm down for a second. What about her? What you want to know? What's going on? What's going on? You know what? This is made of rubber. You know, it's actually rubbery. So I don't know how I feel about that. This? Nah, that's not custom at all. Why would that be custom? Are you custom, Storm? Nah. I mean, nah. I think I can find this on eBay. I can find this. You go. That's just where I got this one. You can find, and I don't remember them saying anything about it being custom. Great. So yeah, that's just a Storm you need to collect, brother. She looks so proud, doesn't she? Anywho, hey, y'all want to play a game? Would you like to play a game? Is there a Storm Barbie sized? I don't collect Barbies. I couldn't tell you. But I imagine if they got a Shuri, why wouldn't they have a Storm? She been around longer than Shuri. But you know how they are about representation. Anywho, shall we play a game? remember last week we played we oh. Sometimes, Gray, I have the ups on folks. I could pull out a few things you ain't seen before. I'm just saying. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Let's go. Let's get it. That's what Toy Tuesdays are for, my brother. Maybe I'll take some pictures of her and we can throw her up for Toy Tuesday too. Y'all remember last week we played Figure It Out. It's not I wouldn't necessarily say it's a right or wrong answer, but just get y'all gray matter clicking and popping and doing things with it. You know what I mean? The Masters of Evil have been on my mind a lot lately. And now, we're gonna have the Thunderbolts movie, but they ain't gonna make no reference to the Masters of Evil at all. You just getting a bunch of people who's vigilantes and would-be villains and putting them together in a group and calling them the Thunderbolts. I don't know how I feel about that. The Masters of Evil are some of the Avengers' earliest villains, dating all the way back to Avengers number 6 in 1963. Or 64, excuse me. I think it was 64. Yeah, 63, that time frame. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to put that up there real quick. There used to be a TV show called Masters of Evil, and that was the logo for it. And I just wanted to put that up. Show did. Most MCU movies do, Panther. But what I'm getting at with these fellows, also too, let me go ahead and throw that up there so y'all know this is what we're doing. The Masters of Evil have been around for like 60 years. That is the original lineup of the Masters of Evil, which I find weird because they were outgunned. They were 100% outgunned. Now, bearing that in mind, we're going to call them Baron Zemo's Kooky Quartet. See what I did there? Now, they are by no means the most powerful version of the Masters of Evil. If I am not mistaken, Mr. Smith, somebody, Kimoyo, help me out here. There have been at least 9. I think I got that right, including Dr. Octopus, Egghead, Ultron, Claw, a couple other people put together their own versions of the Masters of Evil. But there have been, if I'm not mistaken, at least 9 iterations of the Masters of Evil. Now, which one of these Masters of Evil would you call upon as a Baron Zemo, either Heinrich or Helmut, to help you take down this is going to be fun. To help you take down. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Did I put it in here? Oh, damn me. I didn't put it in here. Easily fixed. Give me a second, y'all. I want to make sure I got the right one before I throw it up. Yep, that's the right one. Okay. Old picture I put this. Bam. What version of the Masters of Evil are you going to use to take down Earth's mightiest heroes? Literally. Would it be their animated counterparts? That is a pretty powerful lineup of Masters of Evil. And bear in mind, they have Camistro and the Living Laser. Would it be the Fall of M, Masters of Evil, that boasts a Titania, an Absorbing Man, and a Sandman? Or would it be the most popular iteration? Those guys. And you probably can't see it because the banner's in the way. There. Blackout. Dark Force powers. Missed that. That's a brute force Masters of Evil right there. This is the Masters of Evil that beat Hercules, a god, within an inch of his life. So they are no pushovers when it comes to the brawling. So there we go. What we doing, y'all? Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. What we doing? What we doing? What we doing? What we doing? I see y'all done started talking to each other. You done started talking to yourselves. Okay. They are putting the Century and Thunderbolts, the height of silliness. Are y'all shocked at anything Marvel Studios does anymore? Because it's like, it done got to the point now, I'm almost numb, where it's just like, just get them the F out of here. Or reboot already. Get this BS out of here. They go on, put the movie out. They're going to call it Thunderbolts with it only, that part. Kevin, Nate, Lewis, former member Vicky, Hollyweird, Masters of Evil. I like that. The real Zemo. CBR says there were 14 versions of the Masters of Evil. Then I ain't seen all the versions of the Masters of Evil. I know like a good 9, 10 of them, but yeah. If they can make horror movies with evil in the title, then a comic book called Masters of Evil shouldn't offend casuals. Okay, let's see. Gray says the last one. Gray says these cats right here. That's a Goliath, Moonstone, Titania, Absorbing Man, Wrecking Crew, Yellow Jacket, Tiger Shark, Mr. Hyde, Blackout, and the Fixer. A lot of skill sets displayed there in that group, but mostly brute force. What else we got, y'all? Kamayo says the brute force squad is the dumbest stuff. What is it Leonidas said in 300? They make a wonderful mess of things. You know, but quiet as kept, that version of the Masters of Evil was Moonstone was vying for power. Arguably, would Moonstone have been a better field commander than Helmut Zemo? Wrecking Crew are tough, but dumb as a bag of rocks. Okay? So all of y'all that's saying this brute force squad is dumb, which squad you picking to take down Earth's Mightiest Heroes if it ain't the Brute Force Squad? Only person I seen said they was picking the Brute Force Squad is Gray. But yeah, no. Thank you, LJ. The MCU looked like a baby's diaper. The MCU, as my man D. Steezer once said, the MCU resembles the post Michael Jordan Chicago Bulls. If that ain't a profound ass statement, I don't know what is. I think Heinrich's team had better synergy. I agree with you, Kamayo, but what is the radioactive man, the melter, and the Black Knight going to do against the likes of these cats? Who are they giving a hard time to on that squad? I don't think they're giving a hard time to anybody on that squad, if I'm being honest. Maybe Nick Fury, Black Widow, maybe. They ain't got the personnel. Like I said, they're like Cap's kooky quartet, bruh. That's how I look at them. I mean, they got a lot of chutzpah, but not a whole lot of firepower in that team. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't. Yeah, synergy will make the meeting go well, but you know, when it's time to spank some anal, you know what I'm saying? Diesel, my man, that's what I'm talking about right there. Bam! Leave it to my OG to flip that shit. Okay? Yes, Dr. Elliot Franklin is a member of the Wrecking Crew. But now, let me play devil's advocate. What does it mean when you, as an intelligent physicist, or whatever, I think he's a physicist, is he a physicist? And you follow a bunch of dumbasses around. What does that say about you? MCU, mostly come undone. Aren't y'all the clever ones? Well, I will say, Paul, in the later years, like in the 2000s, I want to say the mid 2000s, there was a team. I can't remember if it was put together by Dr. Octopus or Zemo, but it was a literal army of villains calling themselves the Masters of Evil, bigger than that group of supervillains that beat Hercules into the hospital. That's I have to go back and research the lineup, but bro, matter of fact, I might even do some Masters of Evil videos or one video and just talk about, who was in the group. But yeah, yet the Wrecking Crew stays taking L's because the Doctor ain't the leader. How much more effective would the Wrecking Crew be if Dr. Franklin was the leader? I don't know. That's my thought process, Kamoyo. I'm sticking with it. Ba-dum-bum. You hanging with the wrong air quotation. Wrecking Crew is two super villain equivalent of Prairie View football. Damn. My brother was last seen in Wakanda. Yeah, because somebody had to talk that fool away from them morons he ran with. Yeah, I mean, And there's potential there to utilize him in a greater capacity than what he's being used in. I think Thunderball could be something really great. Or even if Thunderball flipped and came over to the side of the Angels. That's a story in the telling in and of itself. How many villains have we seen come running to the Avengers and say, hey, I'm a villain, but not no more. I want to join up. Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch, Hawkeye, Swordsman, Wonder Man. How many villains have we had come to the Avengers and say, I want to join, and did great? Some of them even gave their lives as Avengers. So, I mean, that would be dope. That would be dope. Do you? I mean, I got folks from all over. I got folks from Marvel, from DC, from Gargoyles, from a lot. A lot. My thing is, if there ain't no infringement on my part, why we can't have a universe where Spawn, Superman, Thor, and Conan the Barbarian walking around at the same time. Drizzy teams up with the Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, IP is what keeps all of those characters separated, but I don't have that problem. So I can intermix, lace, change, you know what I'm saying? Put who I want to put where I want to put them. And that's really what it's about, creating something different. Yes, Theo. Exactly that. Fan magnification. Or better yet, the long con was Thunderball allowed himself to look the part of a clown, but he really was ruthless AF. Oh, I'm not underestimating his ruthlessness. I'm underestimating his common sense. If I'm smarter than you and potentially tougher or as tough, and you dumb as a bag of rocks, I don't know. Yeah, I guess I would play the long game and get all of them thrown in jail. I don't know. Yeah. Possibilities abound. Thunderball, if you could call him that, was white in that shit. We don't talk about that here. At least not right now. Helmut Zemo would be the key to any team as his strategies are the most effective. His team would double cross each other eventually. That part. Yes, I think so. But I mean, the Wrecking Crew have double crossed each other at times, but they always come back together. Why? See, that's a testament to their dumbness, their stupidity. You double crossed me. You tried to kill me. You tried to, but then we get back together and go rob a bank. Make it make sense. That don't make no sense. You only get one time to do me dirty. I'm not, and I'm a physicist and an engineer. Oh, I'm gonna concoct some stuff and make sure you don't never do that to nobody again. You ain't gonna do nothing to nobody ever again. Never, ever. Let's say there would have to be an enchantment issue why he can't leave the crew, but he was dadgun show using the wrecking ball during the Intergalactic Empire storyline. Do they have to be together for that enchantment to work? I thought my understanding, Theo, of the Wrecking Crew comic wise, originally, Carnilla, the Norn Queen, was called upon by Loki to grant him more power so that he could defeat Thor. And when she came, Dirk Garthwaite, the Wrecker, had on Loki's helmet at the time. And thinking it was Loki, she gave the power to him, and it was in his crowbar. He imparted the power to the other three. So the Wrecker by himself is more powerful than when he has his teammates with him. So I've never read any stipulation about them becoming weaker when they're separate or anything like that. I could be wrong, but or unless it's changed recently, I haven't seen anything that says, they're needing to be together. I know Hammer and Anvil are connected at the wrist, but yeah, I've never read anything about them needing to be together for their powers to function. Why indeed, Kamoyo? Because most of the time there are people writing Black Panther that ain't for that. I guess that's the best way I could describe it. That part. No, not necessarily better. I don't know. Like I said, if that's the case, cool. But yeah, like I haven't seen anything that says different. I do not know. I know she had a thing for Balder the Brave. Maybe they recently consummated some stuff. I don't know. Characters get underutilized, overutilized, not utilized at all. I could ask that question about a lot of characters in the Marvel universe. DC too. You know what I'm saying? Have we seen anything recently about Gore the God Butcher? What's Gore the God Butcher doing these days? I'd like to see somebody put some respect on his name after after Love and Thunder, because Gore was a whole goon. You know what I'm saying? Wakanda would be beyond a utopia with Black superheroes there. Well, as we have been reading in recent issues of Black Panther, there is definitely a criminal element in Wakanda that could and should be dealt with. And it shouldn't be one man running around the hood doing it. Jason Aaron on Thor? Depends on what you mean by, yeah, I don't know if that was recent. Was that recent? Because Jason Aaron started doing the Avengers at 18. Was he doing dub duty? Gore getting a nose job. I thought he already did. So look exactly like Baltimore. or the inexorable course of Michael Jackson's nose surgery. Maybe that's what he was going for. Who seen that episode of Black Dynamite? After Thor lost his hammer. Oh, the unworthy Thor. Okay, well, that was like early 2000 teens. So yeah, that's a while. That's a while. That's a long time to not see a character. That's a long, long time to not see a character. What did you say? Huh, dynamite. Narratively, why no connection between MCU Fury and Wakanda? Probably because Nick Fury can't hide no damn secrets from them, because they can figure stuff out. But look here, y'all. Since we already on Q&A. Why don't y'all just keep going? Why don't y'all just keep going? Lay it on me, baby. Lay it on me. What y'all got for me? So, because y'all been banging them out now as is. Ain't got nothing else for me. Talk to me. Has anybody seen what's the name of the movie? The Outlaw Johnny Black. Has anybody seen that with Michael J. White? They didn't even show it up here. It had a very limited run. It did. We thought I was all set one Friday to go to the movies and go see it. And then I pulled it up on Fandango and they're like, nope, it's not playing in Alaska. Like, you mother. But yeah. Definitely an idea for a custom. Definitely. I've seen a couple Bruce Lee figures from what is it? SH Figuarts. I think they make a Bruce Lee that's like 5-6 inches. And it's got like 32 points of articulation. I don't know what the head game's like, but you could take the head off, put a black head on it with a big fro, and then paint the Game of Death suit to look like Bushido Brown. Black Dynamite, that'd probably be easier to make. Where can we see the Outlaw? Excuse me. I thought it was out in theaters. It must have had a super limited run. Yeah, because a lot of times some stuff don't even come up to Alaska. We don't even get to freaking see it. You know what I mean? There we go. Damn. Oh, there it is. Outlaw Johnny Black. 2 hours and 10 minutes. Got a 65 score on Rotten Tomatoes. 92 fan score. When did it drop? Okay. Came out September 15th, LJ. So there you go. What Avengers lineup do I have making Godzilla into a suitcase? Funny you should mention that, Paul Martin. I don't know if everybody saw this. Didn't even know they had that comic book till I went to my LCS today. I'm like, word. Last page of this book, epic. I think I showed some folks earlier, but yeah, bruh, that's epic. What lineup of Avengers do I got turning him into a suitcase? Oh, you mean the Panther's teeth? Yeah, that would be nice. Leave him dead standing up. Oh, and I got blood effects. So yeah, holla at me. That lineup could. That lineup fought Galactus and won. Godzilla should be a pushover. Don't blame me. Blame the writers. Oh, shit. Most any group of Avengers except Cap's Kooky Quartet. Except Cap's Kooky Quartet. I don't see them having the brute force firepower or wherewithal, scientific knowledge, none of that to overcome a whole Godzilla. You know, it's gonna take more than hexes. It's gonna take more than hexes to bring down the king of the monsters. Yeah, FF was there. FF was there too. I remember, but you know, they got enough scientific know-how in that squad between T'Challa and Tony and Hank. They got enough scientific know-how, and ain't Hank Pym the scientist supreme? Yeah. So yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. LJ Panther, my man. By the time somebody asked me that, I was waiting for someone to ask me that. What Avengers team would you put together for the next live action movie? I would put the Avengers together in continuity. F it. Everybody wants eras of Avengers. There's no way to get the characters that you want to get without morphing the team into something that it isn't. So rather than create this situation where, oh, I want Kamala Khan to be a founding member of the Avengers. The hell we gonna do that for? Why? Do the original 5 correctly this time. We don't necessarily have to see Captain America in the first movie. Let's build up to it. I mean, because technically, Captain America was made a founding member after he joined, because he was not there when the original 5 members formed the Avengers. You see what I'm saying? So him, and rather than it just be Cap joining up, let the second movie be like a membership drive, because those other guys are going out and new guys are coming in. And then maybe like 3 movies down the line or so, you bring all of them back in a big movie in-game style. So what team? Start off with the original. Why wouldn't that work? Basically what you wanted to see anyway. That's basically canon. Ain't basically, it is canon. If the JLA has the Tana, shouldn't they take the monsters out quickly? I can tell you who the lineup is for this Justice League. You got a pretty hard hitting lineup. You got 2, count them, 1, 2 Kryptonians in Superman and Supergirl. You got a Green Lantern. You got a Flash. You got a Wonder Woman. Good grief. Yeah. That's the current squad that we're seeing in this book right now. I think, and this is just me, I think Wonder Woman, Superman, and Green Lantern are more than enough to take out a Kong or a Godzilla. Why wouldn't they be? I never contemplated that, but I always contemplated Godzilla being a woman or female. Because there was a movie back in the 60s called Son of Godzilla. And that's when we were introduced to Minya, the son of Godzilla. Godzilla had an egg in that movie. So do Godzillas produce asexually, or is Godzilla queen of the monsters? That was just my thought, Kamoyo. I never really went all deep and was like, yeah, Godzilla power. Well, yeah. Nah, I didn't. Nah. No, the answer to that question is a firm no. I have never, ever. Oh, I'm sorry. 2 Green Lanterns, Jessica Cruz and Hal Jordan, and Hawk Girl. Bruh, man, they about to run King Kong and Godzilla into the ground. But I know the writer is going to give Godzilla power to deal with them. Who wrote this book? Brian Bucelato. Oh, that one over there, Bucelato. Okay, then. And Christian, I think that's Deuce or Weiss. I can't tell if that's an O or a D, is the artist. Yeah, Gray, Godzilla asexual, or because there was no other Godzilla around or female Godzilla around for them to bone, but I guess you wouldn't show that in the 60s. But at the same time, there was also in the 90s era Godzilla, there's a little baby Godzilla. And that Godzilla became the adult Godzilla when the original Godzilla got killed. So, you see what I'm saying? I've never seen a lady Godzilla or a male Godzilla. So, yeah, asexual without the aid of another person, dinosaur, creature, being, that kind of thing. So I don't know. I mean, y'all tell me what's plausible for a dinosaur to have a kid and you ain't never seen his wife or husband or girlfriend or whatever. You're a frog. You change sexes and have eggs and then turn back into a man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, and reptiles have been known to do that, to change sexes. So, yeah, I don't think that's implausible. King Kong still need to get his lick back. That's all I know. Yeah, I know a lot of Kong fans that was disappointed. I put it like this. I can take Kong losing, but not the way he lost. You see what I'm saying? Godzilla standing over the top of you with his foot on your chest. Godzilla is an adoptive father raising dormant eggs. Where did the dormant eggs come from? Where did Godzilla come from? If Godzilla is a species, where did Godzilla originate? And we also know Godzilla is mutated. So what was Godzilla's original form? I think there is a new Godzilla movie coming out, I think in December, and it's called I think Godzilla -0. And then there's a Monarch series on Apple TV. So we getting a lot of Godzilla. So if y'all want to learn Godzilla origin, Godzilla story, boom, bam, bap, bop, There you go, my peeps. Shin Godzilla created offshoots from his own flesh. Asexual! I rest my case, Your Honor. That Bruce Lee foot to the chest was a bridge too far. He put it on there. Man, come on. We talking about King Kong. King Kong should have, y'all build it like they had just as much prestige, but then when we got into it, it was like, we are not equal. Why didn't King Kong do to Godzilla what he did to Mechagodzilla with that axe? That's that. So, do y'all have any more deep, engrossing, enveloping questions for me? I can't believe we gotta see. It ain't about what you talk about, people. It's about how you talk about it. You dig? So yeah, y'all. I'm here for you. All shapes and forms, all sizes and colors. You know what I'm saying? If you don't stop it. Why didn't they give Kong a gun? I would answer that question by asking one, Kamoyo. Does Kong know how a gun works? Why didn't they give Kong a bow and arrow? And he could jump from building to building and shoot at Godzilla. That'd slow him down. Shoot him in his ankles. Peace, Mr. Martin. Next time they team up, Kong needs to throat punch Godzilla, so when they fight the next monster, he's going to have to turn around and blast it with the atomic itch. God. Hey, sure ain't here, and I know you missed that. Do I? I know it's sarcasm. I know. You know. but we love Ashura for his gullibility and genuine weirdness. We need that amongst us. You know what I mean? Just so you can have somebody to guide. You know what I mean? So, you know, if edutainment's all is what I do, I gotta do it, don't I? Kind of pigeonhole myself into people like Ashura. It is my job to teach and reach each. Bars. Where are the sons of the dragon? Well, we know one thing for certain. Even if they was together, they wouldn't be the sons of the dragon because they gave their pendants to White Tiger. And now another White Tiger has them. No, because the ultimate nullifier destroys target and user. Then we don't got no more King Kong Godzilla movies. Try again. Need something to banish him to one of them to another universe or dimension so they can both be kings in their own kingdoms, because them being able to detect each other and fight all the time gonna get old fast. Wow. Okay. We feeling authority? Are we feeling the authority? I mean, would he know how to use it? Would he know how to? He knew how to use the axe. So basic weapons. I think a bow is easier to master than a gun. You know, I mean, for an animal or a lesser life form. Why couldn't he shoot an arrow? If you know how to make an axe, you should know how to make a bow. I don't know. Valaverse has weapons packs and head sculpts for Kill Switch and the other lady. Bada boom. Let's do it, y'all. Hey, look here. We at the minute 40 mark. I hear packages rustling downstairs, which means someone has brought me something to eat, I think. I'm about to go find out. They should have made Kong partly immune to Godzilla's blast, and that would have made a better fight. I agree, LJ. I agree. But look here, y'all. It's that time. I'm so glad we had this time together. But I'm gonna have to Bizounce family. Thank y'all for coming out and asking questions and answering questions and listening to me and rocking with me. And I want y'all to know, each and everybody that is in the chat, I appreciate y'all. That's it for now, yo. But fret not. I will be coming at y'all with another one of them other ones. And until I do, yo, y'all be hey. Check out all of the fellow content providers in our family that we rock with, you know, and that includes myself. That includes my man Theo B. And I ain't saying, I'm just saying that includes my man Chillmonger at Chillmonger. That includes folks like Back of the Buzz, my man Dre Mack from the Dre Mack Show, who actually plugged us heavy. Boy, shout out, bro. I appreciate that plug. And there are so many others, man. Kaiser Slevin. Good God, man. Folks we rock with, man. Rock with the folks that rock with us because I like that they rock with us. Like I said, I'll be coming at y'all with another one of them other ones. And until I do, y'all be good. Be good to each other. Peace, family.